Legendary gods have always been such powerfully unique and flavorful cards within Magic's history. Cloud9 brought some of that power back as the set introduced a wide range of various gods. Today we'll be taking a look at Esika, God of the Tree, for a brand new brewing of a god tribal deck. Esika costs 1 green for a 1/4 god. It has vigilance and can tap to add 1 mana of any color. It also gives other legendary creatures vigilance and the ability to tap for any color of mana. Now this card already sounds super fun, but the power comes from its flip side. Instead, we may pay 1 mana of each color for a legendary enchantment. It says, at the beginning of each upkeep, reveal cards from the top of our library until we reveal a creature or planeswalker. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order. So yes, we have another 5 color play stuff for free commander. And as much as I want to be mad at its design, I can't help but be excited as we're going to jam in as many gods into the deck as we can fit. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to Common Command. Even check out our Patreon to cash in on some amazing benefits. Let's start the deck off right with some ramp. Since we're playing green, it's only natural that we include Farseek, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, and Cultivate. Land-based ramp is the best as it's unlikely to be messed with. Kolvari, God of Kinship, is our first god up. It can help us search up for more gods, but also has its flip side as a mana rock for creature types. We also have Dryad of Elusive Groves to play extra lands and give us another Chromatic Lantern effect. Feyburrow Elder will eventually let us tap for 1 mana of every color, and Smothering Tithe rewards us with treasure as our opponents draw cards. Last up, Herald's Horn will make our gods cost 1 less and possibly draw us an extra card each turn if it's a god on top. But let's keep the momentum moving with our card draw. Alrund, God of the Cosmos, will let us go 2 cards deep each end step to find any specific card type we may need. Even its flip side helps by letting us scry 2 every time it deals combat damage. Erebos, God of the Dead, will let us pay 1 into black and 2 life to draw a card, while also shutting down any life gain decks. Eidolon of Blossoms and Citizen Champion will draw us a card every time we play one of our enchantment gods, and we have quite a few in the deck. Beast Whisperer is more generic and lets us draw a card every time we cast a creature, while Inside's Draw is even more situational and nets us a card every time a player casts a green spell. The Bident will draw us a card when our creatures deal combat damage, while Kindred Discovery gets us one every time our guards enter or attack. Last up on the list is Idyllic Tutor and Eldamri's Call, as we can search up any creatures for whatever situation we're in. But now it's time to show off our devotion to our favorite gods. Valki, God of Lies, is a new and fun god that steals cards from our opponent's libraries to cast at later times. Even better, if Flipside is a planeswalker that has a similar effect to Stolen Strategy. When it enters, we get an emblem that lets us cast cards exiled with Tibble, and its uptick lets us exile a card for each player's library, basically drawing us 3 cards. Mogus, God of Slaughter, will have our opponents either sacrifice creatures or lose life, while Irios, God of Victory, will give our creatures menace. Karametra, God of Harvest, will ramp us as we play creatures, while God Eternal Ketra will reward us with 4/4 zombie tokens. Xenagos, God of Revels, will juice up one of our attackers, and Thassa, God of the Sea, can help make that creature unblockable. Now we've got a total of 22 gods, and I think it'll just be easier for me to speed through them as their general abilities are pretty straightforward. This deck includes the following: Keranos, God of Storms, Nylea, God of the Hunt, Afara, God of Polis, Athreus, Shroud Veiled, Klothys, God of Destiny, Ilharg the Razeboar, Perforos, God of the Forge, God Eternal Bronus, the Locust God, Heliod, God of the Sun, Heliod Sun-Crowned, Erebos Bleak-Hearted, Perforos Bronze-Blooded, God Eternal Bantu, and the Scarab God. The next deck category is our support cards, but I've also included possible win conditions for the deck. Tunnel Vision has easily become one of my favorite blue spells. When we cast it, we name a card and then mill someone until the named card is revealed. Once we get to that card, we put all other cards in our graveyard and that 1 card on top. So when we play this spell, you should always name Replenish, Thassa's Oracle, or Living Death and see just how many cards you go deep before making it to that big splashy play. Door to Nothingness also seems fitting in the deck, as a god shall cast you out if you are deemed unworthy. Blade of Celts is another strong card when partnered with God Eternal Ronus. On attack, if Ronus is equipped, our creature's power will be doubled twice. And lastly, we have Happily Ever After, as it's always a celebration when gods make their return to civilization. Win conditions aside, we also have Sunbird's Invocation to double down on getting free spells. Morphon the Boundless, technically a god, will make casting gods cost a bit cheaper, while Golos Tireless Pilgrim will let us pay 3 random spells from the top of our library for free for 7 mana. And it only seems fitting that we include the god pharaoh himself, Nicol Bolas, but we don't just have 1 Nicol Bolas, but 2. Both of these are powerful planeswalkers to shift the game in our favor. Now all that's left is our interaction package. Now we're running a few interesting board wipes. Since most of our gods will have indestructible, we've included cards like Jokel Hops and Hour of Revelation to capitalize on their perseverance. We also have Wrath of God and Supreme Verdict for flavor reasons. To ensure these spells and all of our other spells stick, we have Counterspell, Negate, and Arcane Denial. And if anything becomes a major threat to our game plan, Generous Gift and Beast Within can surely get rid of them. But with that, the deck is complete. Let me know your thoughts of our God Tribal Esika deck in the comment section below. How would you build Esika? As always, a major thank you to our Patreons. Their support is greatly appreciated and all proceeds go into improving the channel. So if you'd like to support Common Command, make sure to visit our Patreon page and enjoy the benefits that we have to offer. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more EDH content.